What's going on, guys? Today I'm going to go over my first round picks for the World Matchplay. There's 16 games between Saturday and Monday. Each match is first to 10 legs. Let me break down this chart for you guys. All right, first things first. We have the players column, which shows the 4 matchups on Saturday. Next to it, we have the money line odds for each game. The bottom, obviously, being the favorite for each one. And next to that, we have the over-under legs. In a match that's first to 10 legs, an over 16.5 legs means the outcome has to be 10 to 7 or above. 10 to 6 loses, as it adds up to 16, it has to be over 16.5. The same goes for the under. It has to be 10-6 or less. Everything that you guys see to the left of the players column is data that I gathered that compares each of the 2 players. I got this from Darts Connect and DartsOrakel.com. The first 4 columns here are the 4 Players' Championships that happened this past weekend. If anything tells you whether a player is in form or not, 4 tournaments in a row, looking at their averages and how they did, is a pretty good idea of whether or not they're in form. Next, we have DartsOrakel.com's prediction on who's going to win based on a percentage here. They pretty much took the last year's worth of data, like averages and 180s and such, and threw it together and came up with an estimate. So next up, we have the power ranking overall of each player, and then just the power ranking on TV. So you can actually see how it compares for some players. If you see them in red here, it means they play worse on TV and by how many ranking points. And if it's in green, it's the same thing. You see about how much better they play overall. And lastly, Oracle also has an outcome generator. Most of them are 8 to 10, 7 to 10, but some of them switch up. They just give like percentage chances on outcomes based on data, and I wrote down what they had for the highest percentage outcome. All right, well, let's get into my picks and my thought process on why I made certain bets. All right, here we go. First game, Stephen Bunting versus Ratajski. Ratajski's been a little out of form lately, but honestly, you look at his performance this weekend versus Bunting's, top 16, top 32, another top 16 versus 128, 128, 128. The averages are similar, but Ratajski's actually winning games. My gut instinct tells me Bunting's going to win, but looking at those numbers, I got to go with Ratajski here. If you see a blue, that means I'm not 100% confident in the pick. It's not going to be one of my top bets, but I am leaning towards him. This match is going to be close. I feel like they're very evenly matched here, which is why I picked the over 16. Let's see. Yeah, I'm thinking it's going to be probably 10 to 9 here. It's going to come down to a last leg decider. Next match, we have Callan Ridds versus Dimitri Vandenberg. I think Dimitri just, you look at this power ranking on TV number, plus 30 from his normal play versus pretty much the same for Callan, let alone being almost 100 points higher in the power rankings to begin with. I think that's an easy pick here. All it takes is 2 breaks a throw to really lose to the over here. So I can't really pick an over or an under for this. So that's a no bet. Oh, whoops. Third match. Madars Razma versus Peter Wright. That's an easy pick. It's Peter. This is like one of the easiest picks here. Peter Wright's going to win this 19 times out of 20. And I'm pretty strong he's going to get at least 2 breaks on this. So I'm picking the under too. Let's see. Yeah, even minus 15 on TV, he's still 42 points higher on the power rankings. All right, and this one, a toughie for me. Let's see. Johnny Clayton versus Roby John Rodriguez. Roby's been playing great the past couple weeks. I'm a big Roby fan. I love when he stops mid shot. It's kind of a dick move to his opponent, but he gets the crowd in it, and I love it. I'm a big Price fan too, obviously, so I guess I just love the controversy. I'm thinking they have 15.5 here, so they're thinking Clayton's going to demolish him, but I would strongly bet on that. It's going to be 10-6 or higher. I think that's a really bad bet by the bookies here. Johnny Clayton to win. I say yes. The majority of the time he wins here, probably 8, 9 out of 10 times. But Roby's got what it takes. He's got it in him. I'm not sure if he can handle the giant stage yet of a major, but we'll see. I have him in blue because I would put a hedge bet on him if you could, a slight hedge. I threw $10 on him to win the entire tournament because it's 200 to 1, and why not? But you got to go Johnny here. Oh man, actually looking at both, this is incredible, both these numbers. It's the only matchup where both of them play better on TV than regular. All right, let's go down to the next 4. All right, so first up we have Searle and Dirk. Oof, this is a tough one. Dirk won a tournament on, I think it was Friday, I believe, and just didn't play in the next 3 tournaments. And Searle had a top 4, and that was pretty much it, averaging 90s with an 87. I got to go with Dirk just because I think he's more in form at the moment, but I think it's going to be a close call. Definitely go with the over here. Let's see, next game. I think Nappy all the way. Dolan won the game on Monday. He won the tournament. But I don't think he's going to even come close. Honestly, I was considering betting the under. I think Noppert's going to demolish him. You see Dolan's score right here, minus 29 compared to regular. And I think he's just going to crumble. No offense, Dolan, but I think you're going to get smashed. Plus, Nappy won a tournament too this weekend, so it's okay. Next match, Gurney versus Anderson. 2 people that I vowed to really never bet on again because they are incredibly unpredictable, especially Gurney when it comes down to pressure and costing me a few $100s by missing 6 darts at a double. Oh, wow, I guess I'm still salty about that. All right, well, both of them slightly worse on TV. Anderson's a huge favorite here, 60 to 40, but I don't think so. I've been watching Anderson play, and didn't even play Monday, and he went 128, 64, 128 here. Gurney got a top 8 and had slightly higher averages over the 4 tournaments, which is why he's in blue. I'd give him a slight bet, and I'll probably throw him at the end of one of my parlays. No over-under, because either one of them could just demolish the other one. That's how unpredictable they are, honestly, in my opinion. Okay, Gilding versus Smith. Gilding smashed it this weekend, and look at this. We have 16, a second, and a top 8. Smith got 2 16s towards the end, Sunday and Monday, which means his form got a little better. But his ranking's over 100, what is that? 140 points higher than Gilding's on TV. Yeah, it's a no-brainer. We got the under. He's going to get smashed. Under might be blue here. Gilding might hold his own for the first whatever. I think he gets outplayed though. No, I'm keeping that pick green. Smith's gonna smash, I think, first round. All right, let's do the next four. Damon Hedda versus Joe Cullen. This is another banger. Let's see. I have Hedda in blue, so I'm leaning towards Hedda. But also, Joe is incredible when he plays on TV. 19 points higher than his normal play. But what made me sway towards Hedda is this. Look at this. Top 4, top 16, top 32, top 32. Joe has a top 16 and a top 64. That's just... But it's a floor tournament, and he loves the spotlight. So it's another one where definitely pick the over, but I'm throwing Hedda to nick it. Probably, honestly, 10-8, 10-9. But Joe could easily win that game, too. He's a great player. He's one of my favorites, and I love Damon, too. So that's going to be a fun watch either way. All right, next, Lukeman versus Wade. Lukeman's on his way up. But Wade's always consistent, which is why he's in blue. You especially first round of tournaments. Wade, I should make a video on what percentage he loses first round tournaments because it's not a lot. The over under is a no go, and if we look at the performances, nothing special here. Really, top 16 for each. That's it. It's dead nuts. Look at this. 51, 48. Their rankings are even. I think, honestly, it's going to be first round in a new venue for Lukeman. Wade's been there a million times. I think Wade nicks it. And I see it's over, under. It's not a play. I have no clue. And this one I hear everyone talking about. Oh, Lewis won. Lewis won and got a top 4. I don't... Dude. Gerwin had hand surgery, but he didn't play this weekend. He chilled with his wife at a resort or something all weekend. And, like, dude's going to be relaxed. He knows it's a huge major to win. He wants to be world number 1 by the end of the year. I think he's going to be super focused. I think he's going to just absolutely demolish Lewis. I think it's going to be, honestly, I say the over here just because I think people are swaying. I think listening to other people, they're swaying my opinion on Lewis. But I think it's going to be honestly, I think Van Gerwen's going to win 10-4. I think something like that. It's predicted 10-6. So, but these stats right here, they're not factoring in the hand surgery and other stuff, but yeah, I think it's an easy smash for Van Gerwen. I would just bet him money line. I wouldn't even go with the over under here because Lewis could put up a good fight, but I don't think he has the stamina to keep up with Michael even with surgery. I don't think he has a chance. And the 12th match is another banger. This is just an incredible tournament, and I can't wait to watch this. We have Aspinall versus Humphreys. Two people. Well, Humphreys is in way better form right now, but I was watching Aspinall this weekend. Top 8, top 4, top 4. Slightly better than what Humphreys did, but Humphreys has 4 European Tour victories so far. So what can you say? The guy just slams 140s in for fun. Let's see. He's a 66-33 favorite here, and he's got a huge power scoring advantage on TV and in general, which is why he's in blue. And he's only in blue because I'm a huge Aspinall fan, and I know how much going deep in this tournament means to Aspinall's career, and I know how much he's going to be thinking about this. So Humphreys is in blue because I think he's going to nick it, but Aspinall has a very good chance to win it. I just don't think... I think he wins probably 4 out of 10. This is why I'm picking the over, too. I think it's going to be a banger. It's going to be 10-8, 10-9, might go down to a decider. Aspinall's going to put up a fight here. I love Aspinall. One of his pictures is actually back there. Signed picture. All right, let's do it. Last 4. More bangers. Chris Dobie versus Rob Cross. Initially, you think Rob Cross is going to win. He's in pretty good form. His ranking's 50 points higher. But you look at how Dobie played. Decent, but better than what Cross did. 3 128s with an 84 average in there. Ross is 60-40 favorite here. You got to go Rob. I'm going to throw him at the end of a parlay. I'm not going to bet on this. I think Dobie could smash. He's a great player. I hope he does. I really hope Dobie takes it. Cross has enough money in his order of merit. He's good. Dobie needs this. Let's give it to him. And then, yeah, I'm hoping the over because I'm hoping Dobie wins. But I know Cross is a fighter too. So over's in blue. Cross is in blue. Next. Clemens versus D'Souza. Haven't even seen D'Souza on coverage in I don't even know how long. Since the World Cup. So immediately, I don't know why he's the favorite because it goes by the past year's stats. But I think Clemens is in way better form and he takes this. Put a bunch of money on this one and the over. Yeah, Clemens could smash him though. You never know. So the over's in green here. I think D'Souza knows what this is worth for him. I'm not sure how he did last year or 2 years ago, but it's going to be a good one. Probably 10-8, 10-7. Now I'm rambling. Sorry. Both of them decent scores here. Clemens got a second place. Yeah, got to go Clemens blue. That's it. It's an easy one. This one, let's see. Schindler versus Price. Price is my favorite player. I put money on him to win the whole tournament. That's a little biased. There's better players out there in better form, but you know what? I know Price knows what it is to win here. He's first. If he wins, he's a first ranked player in the world. So why not? I think he absolutely smashes Schindler. This is why I put the under here. I think he wins 10-3. He's plus here. Look at Schindler, minus 55. I think that's the worst out of everyone. No offense to the guy. Seems like a great guy, but he seems to choke on TV, and Price is going to smash. Last game, Kim Huberts versus Dave Chisnell. I was actually leaning towards Kim in my gut because he played so well in the World Cup, but I was just looking at the stats over the weekend. 32, 64, 64, 32 versus 8, 16, 16, 4. Chizzy's in some good form right now, and no one wants to mess with Chizzy in good form. So, Chizzy all the way. He's a plus 18, and don't bet the over-under because Huberts is a fighter, but all it takes is 2 breaks to lose a 16.5 over-under. Well, thanks for listening to that. Sorry if I rambled on, but let me know what you guys think about this format. If you want me to make other videos like this for each round or for other tournaments, let me know. I don't even know if any of my subscribers bet on darts. Everyone I've ever talked to doesn't. I just love the sport, so I bet it. If you disagree with any of my picks, please let me know why, because I love talking darts, and none of my friends know that it exists. All right, man. All right, guys, take it easy.